So I was in Chicago once. You from Chicago? What? You from Chicago? Oh, Chicago. So I was in Chicago once. I've been in Chicago a lot of times, actually. But this one time in particular, I was in Chicago. It's true. I always say Chicago. Okay, all right. Here's the backstory. So there's a DVD of Jack and I playing acoustic, and it was in Chicago, and Chicago's always been real good to us as a band, and I said Chicago felt like a second home to us. Which I feel like is true. I don't take it back. It's true. It's a true thing. But somebody came up to me at the merch table the other day, and they were like, "You said Chicago." Oh, it was in Chicago actually. Last week I was in Chicago, and somebody was like, "You said Chicago's your second home." I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, but Nashville's your second home." And I said, "Nashville's where like my literal second house is." But Chicago's like a second home. People say really weird shit to me. No, seriously, I mean, I'm sure that you guys, I've been at the merch table all night, as you probably have noticed, and I've talked to a lot of you folks already. Because I'm very humble and very nice, and much nicer than anybody in any other band that you like. But people come up all the time, they're like, "I'm sorry to like be weird, I'm sorry I'm being weird." And I always tell everybody, like, you have no fucking idea how not weird you're being. You should see some of this shit. Last night somebody was like, "Do you remember doing a meet and greet and some kid asked you to sign a fake eyeball?" And I said, yeah man, I remember that. And he's like, "That was me. I got a new eye now." Alright, but I was in Chicago once, and this guy comes up to me at the merch table and he says, "Hey, are you gonna play that one song tonight?" And I said, "I don't know, maybe." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I really like that song." And he goes, and I was like, "Well, why, man?" And he said, "Oh, it's not that I don't like it. It's more that I think it should have went on one of your solo records." And I said, "Do you think that's just like where I put the songs that aren't good enough to be Bayside?" I knew what he meant, but I figured like. So I played it twice that night. So I sit here writing words in our old plays. They all come out as letters, and I contemplate mistakes that we all make, the start and the ending of errors. When mystery fades, we identify the problems, but they may not be problems after all. Shock and dismay, they affect what we say. We should bite our tongues, we should bite our tongues, 'cause after all, it's only our lives anyway. Alright, sing it. And I can't let it bother me if fact and fake just can't agree on love, on life. Can we stop taking ourselves too seriously? So I sit here carving words into the wall, words that remind me of just how I was. I never felt as old and lonely as I felt When I was young and in love, when mystery fades, we identify the problems, but they may not be problems after all. Shock and dismay, they affect what they say. We should bite our tongues, should bite our tongues, 'cause after all, it's only our lives anyway. And I can't let it bother me if fact and fate just can't agree on love, on life. Can we stop taking ourselves so seriously? Can't let it bother me if fact and fate just can't agree on love, on life. Can we stop taking ourselves so seriously? Too seriously. Too seriously.